Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. Why don't we start out in Foxborough? The Patriots at home to take on the Carolina Panthers. And it's the Panthers quarterback. He's looking for something downfield, but instead he decides, why don't I take it downfield myself? Which he does. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And here's a man who's come a long way from the Achilles injury, J.K. Dobbins. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Broncos get the victory here. They win it by 10. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's last year's most valuable player, Josh Allen. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Bills get the victory in the battle of unbeatens. So that'll do it for us. 1 month of the season is in the books, and it will only get better from here. Until next week, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. On the visitor's sideline, Mike McDaniel, the coach of the Dolphins. His guys have lost 2 straight after a 2-0 start. His counterpart on the other side, the Panthers' Dave Canales. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Mike Tirico, along with my partner Craig Olson. It is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald who gets this started. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Miami offense set to go, led by 27-year-old Tua Tagovailoa. Greg, hard to believe, 6th season as the Dolphins quarterback.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat.
They're going to run, and it's the man from K-State, Ollie Gordon. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Michael Jackson in for the stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Tua. It is caught. It is Westbrook-Akine. And he puts his head down, and he picks up the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Dolphins first down. A 5-yard gain on the
Play action. Tagovailoa.
First down.
That one intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Intercepted. Sets up a first down and goal at the 3-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Set, hut, stay.
Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped. He gets 2 down to the 2-yard line. But now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
Here we go. Set, go. Black 40. Hut.
He'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 3-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain.
A gain of 1.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Miami.
14 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. A first carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
Here's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's taken in by Achane. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard
Tua.
line.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Tua gonna give it to Achane. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Play is made there by DJ Waddle. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Go ahead. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a give to Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. 2nd and inches.
At the 18-yard line.
Come on, set, ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased.
Still 2nd down. Here we go, set. Blue, 32, hut.
A give up the middle, it's Hubbard. A big hole. He's inside the 40. Inside the fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 91 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Dolphins 0. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense make their way out, take over once more. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Is that it? The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Now it's Tua. Now a screen set up for Achane. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss. The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw He brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach. His Panthers heading back onto the field. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive.
Set, ready.
Now, faking the give, he's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Second and 10.
Let's go. Set.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. That's a short pickup to about the 47. Hader Kohu got in there for the tackle.
The tackle
3rd and 5.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Set.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll look to throw. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Carolina 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Headed left, buying time. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard
Ready.
line.
Hut.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go now.
He'll drop to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete. Good coverage where you need it most. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
They'll look to throw again. They'll set up the screen here to Hubbard. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Panthers move out on top, 14-0. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Return, here comes Davis. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready, ready. Punt.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
Set, ready, ready.
On second down, a run with Hubbard. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
16-yard line.
Third and long.
Set, set.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Panthers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Here's Tagovailoa. Pushed out to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Panthers will take their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for Miami. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. Moving to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jatavian Sanders was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Down. Yellow. Set.
Back to throw. That's taken in by McMillan. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Ready up.
First and 10.
That's good for a Panthers.
Ready.
First down.
Punt.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll go right back to McMillan. Complete. Here's second and 2.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That into the hands of Hubbard. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They'll look to throw yet again. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Panthers, first down. First and 10
That's
at the
quick.
34-yard line.
Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That one taken in right side by Leggett. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Panthers open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with buys on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. And this is Deshaun Watson. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here, one of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The Browns get a second straight win after that 1-2 start. Up next, another intriguing matchup. And it's Puka Nacua. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Rams continue to have enough. They make it 5 straight wins to start the new year. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He was a big factor in the first half, as evidenced by this play right here. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Ravens trying to get back over 500 in the early parts of the season. They lead at the break. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. We'll start at the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach, his Panthers, heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half,
Here we go.
it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Ready?
Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Panthers.
Set. Ready. Set.
Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
brings up
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A run out of the gun with A-Jet. He'll push forward for about a yard. The tackle there by Shy Tuttle. They're down and 3.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Go ahead.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd down, here's Tagovailoa. That's to the sideline where he finds Hill.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Again, it's Tua. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time.
In trouble, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
A lot of what goes into being a great kick returner comes down to vision. And you're going to see here, he finds the cutback lane, and as he accelerates down the left side of the field, he wasn't far from taking it all the way down the sideline and into the end zone.
Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Moving to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
10 black, ready.
Now, faking the give. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Check. Here we go. Set. Red 38. Hut, hut.
They'll look to throw. Here comes the screen to Brooks. A dive, and he's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Tyreek Hill getting ready for this next drive along with the rest of the Miami offense. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
All right.
In motion, Westbrook-Akine. They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. And he gets this up close to the 40. Chris Barnes from that linebacker position making the play. Here's 2nd and 6. They send a receiver in motion left. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he is out of bounds.
It's a gain of 22.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st down. A gain of 22.
Off play action, it's Tua. That one out wide to Achane. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pick.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, this is Achane. And the struggle continues. He's dropped behind the line again. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Tua. Going up top. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mike Jackson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
There's Dave Canales, the Carolina head coach. His Panthers heading back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. They might be looking to grind out some 1st downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock.
Okay, break. Here we go. Here we go. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
43-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw left side caught by Sanders. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready, ready. 33. Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
On the give, it's Hubbard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Come on, set. 45, wide. Ready.
Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Panthers will extend their lead. So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Mike McDaniel. His Dolphins getting ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
Here's Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long.
He's brought down back at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Tua. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And it's looking like this could be another win for this team. That'd be 5 in a row to start the new season as they try to finish this one off.
Set, hut, hut, hut.
There's a handoff to Hubbard. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Here we
line.
go. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the
Blue check.
33-yard
52.
line.
Hut.
On the handoff, Brooks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Taken down behind the line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hut, hut.
Another try with Brooks. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now after the play, they'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And a hard-earned yard as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Tua. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
42-yard line.
A run here with Achane. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Now after the play, they'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get set. Out.
They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. From the 33, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. Here's Achane. And he'll take this one in. Devon Achane. Touchdown Miami. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins are able to cut into the deficit.
Dolphins 13.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering.
Let's go.
They're going to take over possession.
Yellow. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Looking across the field. He's going to find more. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
32-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers add on to their already sizable lead.
Dolphins 13. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Dolphins offense ready to get back to work. In motion, it's Waddle. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Dolphins, first down.
2 and out on first down. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Dolphins, first down.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the
In motion, it's Waddle. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Panthers are winners, as we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We begin in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Miami Dolphins. And it's the Panthers quarterback. Hey, this NFL thing is not so difficult, apparently. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ball game. The Panthers had everything working today. They win by 30. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's Antonio Gibson. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Pats with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Denver Broncos. And here's a man who's come a long way from the Achilles injury, J.K. Dobbins. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. The Broncos get a 2-touchdown victory, 35-21 the final. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.